This program is brought to you by Ayala Land, enhancing land, enriching lives. Isa lang ang condo unit sa One Rojas Triangle sa Makati City sa ilang properties ni Dr. Greg Pastor-Fide.
Deep in the south of Texas, not so long ago.
We can use this place na parang halfway house between our workplace and our residence.
It has a beautiful view. If you look outside, it's very relaxing. And then the community, the people who are also in the other units, they're very nice. The service is very good. If you need to go to the hospital, Makati Med is just nearby. If you need to go to shopping center, a mall, it's also nearby. So accessibility for anything we need is within reach. It is a very ideal condo, especially if we have to leave. Say, for example, we feel very safe. The security is very good.
Aside from being their midway home, it's really an investment they can enjoy along the way.
I have gained the advantage of having those properties appreciated so many times that when I bought some properties during that time, it was right, because the properties were much lower.
Apparently, there's no better time to buy than now. Interest rates are low, economy is doing better than expected, and OFW remittances are reaching record highs. That explains the boom in construction we're seeing right now.
Buyers typically look for two things, okay? One is they want to have a great living experience. Some people would prefer to stay in the city and be close to all the action, or close to the retail and the office and all the activities that are happening around the city. There's some people who actually prefer to live in a suburban environment, where you build your own house in your own lot. The second one is people really look for value over time. When they buy a property, it is not just a place to live in, but typically they look for, what kind of value is this property going to have down the road.
At kung akala nyo na owning a property is only for the rich and famous, you are thinking the old-fashioned way.
We do cover now a broad spectrum of product to address the different income levels that we see out in the market. We have basically Ayala Land Premier that's targeting the discerning affluent. Those are typically people at the peak of their careers. We do have community innovations, which basically caters to the urban achievers. And we have Avida Land, which is basically our mid-income offering.
Kaya sa mga gustong mag-invest ng property, the first thing you have to consider is to know what you really want.
Now, what are the things that people should know when they're buying a lot or buying a condo?
You gotta know what you want. If you want to stay in the city or you want to stay in the suburban environment. Two, not all locations are created equal. Now, what do I mean by that? Even if you're in a suburban location, not all suburban subdivisions in the same vicinity rise in value at the same rate.
How about buying a condo?
One thing that I would really advise buyers to check out is what happens after the property is turned over. Who does the property maintenance?
Checking out the property maintenance is very important. Some places look great in brochures or when they're new, but deteriorate very fast simply because maintenance is bad.
Ayala is the only developer who has the continuity of service. Kasi after they buy a lot and they construct a house, or a condo when it has been turned over to them, it's another Ayala company who takes over the management.
Ang real estate investment ay hindi parang damit na pwedeng isauli kapag may damage. Some pay for it for the rest of their productive life. So checking the developer's track record is a must.
It is not, seeing, let's say, a model unit that will make a great living experience. You want to make sure that the developer, in terms of property maintenance, continues to be around long after the unit has been turned over to the buyer.
After knowing what you want, the next thing to consider is the budget. Buy a property that you'll enjoy owning, not something that will hurt your pocket.
Typically, what we advise is maximum of 50% of your income. You devote to amortization. That's the top end. Now, depending on your lifestyle, you might want to reduce that to maybe 40%.
Dr. Pastorfide is very much satisfied with his condo in One Rojas Triangle, an Ayala Land condominium, that he's investing in another Ayala Land project, this time in Bonifacio Global City. He doesn't have specific plans yet for his unit in One Serendra, but he's sure he's put his hard-earned money in the right place.
And we really don't want to maintain a house. We would, retire and, like to live in a condo like this.
Never take anything just for the sake of buying something, It is something that we would like to keep and cherish.
This program is brought to you by Ayala Land, enhancing land, enriching lives.
Thank you, Philippines, for staying up and watching UZ. And thank you to all our kababayans in TFC. Saan man time zone kayo naroroon.
At salamat sa mga emails ninyo. Alam nyo, UZ is all about the ultimate Pinoy dream. Ang magkaroon ng sariling bahay sa maayos na Pilipinas. She is Daphne.
And he's Ito. Good night and sweet dreams. I see a lot of books there. Marcos Years, your collection of books.
This was not deliberate. This has been so many,
Many Marcos.
Yes, somehow it was gathered and been there, and these are my real jewels.
The real jewels of
The real jewels of Imelda Marcos. It makes you smile and laugh.
Right.
Because you see, parang bakit ang sapatos naging decoration na it brings humor, it makes you happy, laugh. Then, ang maganda nito, kasi it's a joke. Tatawa ka kaagad. Papasaya ka. O, the negative, ginawa mo.
Ano mo yung earrings?
Yan.
Earrings na may cute
Aba,
na sapatos.
of course. O, see? May sapatos na. Miski ang tenga ko, may sapatos na. Oh. You don't need precious stones. These are hindi man even ang stone ito. Iba-ibang cut, iba-ibang color. And I paste them together. Okay na, magagamit ko na.
Ang programang ito ay inihatid sa inyo ng Oishi, PAGCOR at
GSIS.